Hello everyone, welcome to Onyx Earth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we are back with another pick a card reading. It is timeless. We're going to be looking at 3 months from now, or what the next 3 months of your life will be like, starting now, whenever now is for you. Again, it is timeless. We're going to pull from a couple of astrology-based oracle decks to get more insights. And I do have a love-based deck and another general deck so we can just get insights on just your overall life and what that's going to look like in the next 3 months, okay? So I'm not going to delay this any further or extend it. I'm going to hop right into the pile selection. So from left to right, you have pile 1, which is the Pyrite. You have pile 2, which is the Smoky Quartz, and then you have pile 3, which is the Tektite. I'll give you a moment to select your pile. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile 1, if you selected this Pyrite stone, then this is your reading. We're going to be seeing what the next 3 months have in store for you. I have a variety of decks, from astrology to just general to love, just so we can get a large scope of information regarding what you can expect, what things will look like for you, okay? Because of the crystal, I guess, if you want to call it that, you picked, it feels like you may get like a stroke of luck. Like Pyrite is also called fool's gold, so it's just like just stumbling upon some type of gold mine, like just really stumbling on some good fortune, which is interesting because I'm realizing that I have a crystal, another one here, and this one's really sparkly, and it caught my attention. I didn't even realize it was there on the table as I was shuffling, like some unexpected fortune, okay? It could be related to some form of a partnership. This card normally symbolizes some type of a romantic connection, or at least some type of equal give and take in some type of connection. It could be platonic, it could be professional, but I am seeing love for some of you here, okay? Look at that rainbow. It's like kind of like a pot of gold, okay? Things finally aligning for you, okay? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Definitely getting things together. Things coming together for you, okay? Let me see if I can get one more, and I'll take the bottom. There we go. Of course, exactly. Okay, so King of Cups. Nice, nice, nice. And then at the bottom you have Page of Pentacles. So I do see some of you are you can expect news regarding money in some way. You're going to be able to feel very, very stable in that 9 of Pentacles, okay? So this could be a new job, this could be a promotion, this could be a loan that got approved. Any of those things, anything of that nature, it's feeling like it's going to be very prosperous for you financially over the next 3 months. And I also see that there's different energies coming through in this newfound stability, right? It's feeling new, or advancement of stability, right? Becoming more stable, more financially successful, you know, advancing further in your career. I feel like it could either come from or lead to a new connection of sorts. It doesn't have to be romantic, just someone that is on the same page as you. It really honestly for some of you could be a mentor, right? Like Two of Cups, King of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic connection. It could be someone helping to develop you with that Page of Pentacles and give you the resources, teach you the skills that you need to be even better down the line, right? So that's the energy that I'm getting. I do see, again, Two of Cups, King of Cups feels romantic, like a romantic partner could come in. So it doesn't mean, like, resonating with one part of the energy doesn't mean, it doesn't exclude you from the other. So some of you have possibly a mentor that is becoming more prominent, stepping into your life, and a romantic partner coming at the same time. So it could be a combination of things depending on who you are and what your situation is, because these are general messages. But I do see romantic situations coming in, and some of you are stepping into romantic connections because of this new stability. Like, you're feeling more independent, you're feeling more together, so you're more open and receptive, Page of Pentacles, to dating and whatnot. So I do see a lot of you beginning to date and meeting someone, becoming more successful, more stable financially. So let's pull from these astrology based decks to get more insights on what you can expect. Okay, like this energy a lot. So with this newfound stability, with these new support systems that could be coming in, again, whether professional, platonic, or romantic, you will be having a lot more fun, which is interesting because this is the number 5 card, and the 5th house in astrology, it is the house of joy and pleasure. So waxing crescent, so building up of fun, okay, play. So you're gonna have a lot more joy in your life, and look at that. At the bottom you have number 33, which would be it could be a relevant number for you, and you have waning crescent, but this is support. So I just used that word support, and you have it at the bottom of the deck. So let me put that down. But yeah, you're gonna have a lot more support. You're gonna have a lot more fun. Maybe the support is going to be what leads to you having more fun, more time, more energy to entertain whatever this romantic connection is, whatever hobbies you have that could be lucrative, things of that nature. So let me pull from this other deck. I love that you got a lot. So it's looking like you have love, money, and enjoyment. I mean, that's what everybody wants to hear. So this is really positive, Pile 1. But again, you did select the Pyrite crystal, which is fool's gold, and it is representative of fortune, okay? So that's what you're aligned with right now, that energy. Loving that, okay? Okay, and you have fire. Confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. Yeah, bravery. That's crazy. Yes, but look, all of this fun, all of this energy. We talked about that 5th house. That is a house that is ruled by a fire sign. It is Leo, so I do see some Leo energy coming through. Leo is representative of just, again, that confidence, recognition, praise, success, attention. At the bottom you have Saturn. Feel restricted, experience struggle, learn hard work and patience. Saturn is representative of the sign of Capricorn and 10th house energies. So this could be, again, we talked about it, something related to your career. We could be talking about just your public perception, because that is the house of your public social status. So again, success, being recognized, especially after doing your due diligence, after a period of hard work, of really putting in the time and effort to see the success. Okay, so anything you've been working on, anything that you've been I'm hearing the word toiling at, it is beginning to stabilize and lead to a prosperous period in life for you as it relates to those things. Okay, so let me pull from this deck. Okay, so this is interesting. So you have South Node, Don't let your past hold you back. But it is in reverse. So I am reading that in an energy of that same, similar to Saturn, like things that you've been really trying and working towards that you may have not seen any growth or success with. Like if you've been trying to build your savings, if you've been trying to grow money, if you've been trying for a certain position, if you've been trying at love and it just hasn't been working, the next 3 months you're going to start seeing a shift, right? It is in reverse. It says don't let your past hold you back, but you're not, right? You're having like a fresh, renewed sense of energy as it relates to whatever themes this good fortune's falling into your lap with. And so you're gonna proceed with it as though it's brand new, like you haven't been struggling, working hard at it from the Saturn perspective, okay? Because again, look at this new moon eclipse at the bottom of the deck. It says expect powerful change. So in expecting that change, you're treating everything brand new, right? Everything is brand new, and you're not living in that stuck energy of, oh, it's hard, it's been rough. Like you're willing to try again. You're willing to be open and receptive, and for that you'll begin to see some blessings come through. So let me pull from this Melanin Pop Oracle deck. This deck it has all kinds of different messages. I may pull more than one card from it. We'll see how many want to come out, but you can get any message from this. Like it has a wide range of energies. Okay. So next 3 months. So this is an interesting card, and I'm not reading it as it's come. So it is unavailable, but it is reverse, and it says emotionally unavailable, flaky, non-committal. And it feels, let me get another card, but I'm not reading it like that. I'm reading it as available, right? Like unavailable in reverse, available, all of the things that previously were unattainable or unavailable to you are kind of coming out. But let me get another card just to confirm this energy, okay? Especially if you've been dealing with, okay, so especially if you've been dealing with it, this is some romantic energy coming through. If you've been dealing with someone that is unavailable, like emotionally unavailable, either that person's going to shift, or someone new will step in. That's the opposite of that energy. Some of you actually, it's not even a romantic energy. I'm getting very specifically a paternal figure with Saturn and King of Cups being more available for you, whether financially or just as a support and whatnot, okay? We get one more. Yes, look at that, success. So powerful woman, strength, achievement, success, leadership. So this is not gender specific, but it, some of you may be graduating, starting a new program, again, new job, new money, a promotion, financial success I'm seeing for this pile for sure, especially if it's previously been like evading you, hard for you to find. This card wants to be in this reading. It was at the bottom the first time. Fitness, cosmetic surgery, body modification. So some of you are actually going to do some type of surgery or something to help to either heal or fix or shift to your favor something physically on your body. Is either going to make you look better in your perspective or feel better, or both, okay? And others of you, you'll get a little more in shape, like you'll focus more on your physical health. Others of you, you will just see a natural glow, a radiance about you, I guess, due to all of this fun, this happiness of your financial status improving, your love life improving. I see an ease, especially with that support and the shifting in your life. You're going to start to look and feel a lot better a lot healthier, like a very healthy glow about you. You're gonna start, and people will notice. People will start recognizing a difference in how you look and how you carry yourself with powerful woman. Again, not gender specific. So let me see what this deck has to say about your love life, and we will close this out because love did come out. Okay, like I said, I see we touched on a couple of love messages, but let's see specifically from this love deck what you can expect in the next 3 months as it relates to love. Okay, pile one. Loving this energy for you. Oh my gosh, this is so great. Only because I love when the cards do that. So at the bottom of the deck, you have building a future. Now this is love and just life, right? It says this one is a keeper. Your love life is ascending to the next level. So building a future, that's not just love, that's an ode to your financial growth over the next 3 months. I love how that came through in the love deck. Also, the first card that came out is new chapter. I'm seeing that again, you know, graduating. Sorry, my phone is ringing. Let me see. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. It's actually hilarious because that is my other phone, my work phone, as we're talking about your good pile and all of the things that are coming through pile one, but it was my work phone, and it was actually a delivery. So you could possibly expect deliveries and such, which, you know, like it just really aligns with your pile that happened just now because it was a completely random call. But you have a new chapter, right? Again, we talked about possible promotions, advancements. We talked about advancing financially, but also a new chapter in your love life. Okay, a fresh start is always good for everyone. Doors are opening for this new phase within your love life. So this could be an existing connection that is improving and evolving, or it could simply be someone new stepping in. Again, that's the nature. But you do have again on the table emotional support. So you're going to have a lot of emotional support coming through, right? Stable, a clear vision for the future, brand new chapter, and support. You're going to be very supported over the next 3 months, okay? Now is the time to check in with your emotions and your partner's thoughts and feelings. So I think that this is great because it does feel like you're getting support in various areas, but the fact that this is the romance deck and it's still showing success in other areas, it shows that that's going to be very prominently affected or affecting your love life. Like it's all correlating, it all goes together like that Two of Cups, like all of the success you're seeing and the evolution of your romantic life. Okay, so it all goes hand in hand, everything ties together. As you see blessings in one area, it frees you up in other areas, opens up opportunities in other situations, you know, romantically, professionally, financially, intellectually, as you develop. Just a lot going for you. Okay, pile one. So that is all I have for you today. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, pile two, if you selected the Smoky Quartz crystal, then this is your reading. So I'm gonna pull from this tarot deck so we can see what the next 3 months are gonna look like for you. I do have a few astrology based decks so we can get the themes and some details, and I have another oracle deck that has a wide range of topics covered in it, as well as a love based deck just so we can see what you're getting in that area. Okay, so let's get into it. Pile two, Smoky Quartz. That is a protective crystal, I will say. Yes, it is. That was the main thing that just popped in my head as I thought about that crystal just now. So let's see. And I'm like tearing my deck. What is happening? Okay. Things may have been a little bit rough lately, but it's going to be okay, pile two. Okay. Let's see what's coming up in your next 3 months. Okay. First card is Death. That is Scorpio 8th house energy. It is transformation of a situation. It is an ending. it represents debts, it represents inheritance. So like if you've inherited negative situations, that's coming to pass. If you need any influx of money or whatever to get by, or just for a specific situation, or just in general, you could expect that to come in. But I want to get a little more clarity before I just start going all in with this one card. Okay, let me see what's coming in for Pile 2. What are these changes? Lots of huge changes. You have another major arcana card. Okay, Temperance. So you have 13, 14, a sequence. It's a progression. It is Scorpio to Sagittarius energy. So it could be a timeline. Like we are talking about the next 3 months. If you're looking at this in real time, Scorpio to Sagittarius season may be very, very prominent for you. Okay, could be your placements, but that those timelines could be very prominent for you, regardless of where you fall in this 3-month era. Okay, because but I do know that Temperance, just in general, it is a card of not necessarily balance, but stabilizing of energy. It is alchemy. It is the transformation to I don't want to say a more relaxing situation. If that's what you need, then yes, that's the case. But it's all about moderation. If things have been chaotic, expect things to become a little more organized, a little more structured together. Okay? A little more chill. Okay? 7 of Wands is here. Why is it like that? Okay. And at the bottom, you have another major arcana, the Hermit. That is Virgo energy, day-to-day life. So if you've been lacking in structure and being organized and just getting yourself together, you're going to fall into a routine. You're going to be very active with the 7 of Wands, very together. Things are going to feel right. You're going to feel very productive. You're not going to feel like you're lacking in any way, because the 7 of Wands is someone that has, you know, they've got a lot going on, right? They're actively fighting alone, but they've got it, right? Like they will be successful, they will be prosperous. They're toiling at it alone in that Hermit card, but they've got it together. And I also see with that Death card, that transformation, it might not, that may be part of it, shifting from having to do things alone, right, to having more support. Others of you, it is you having at it alone, but very successfully, very fortunately, very efficiently, right, with the Virgo card, because that's also energy of attention to detail. But like I said, that 6th house energy of day-to-day life, right? So you've got the 8th house, you've got the 9th house, and then you have the 6th house. Okay, so your day-to-day life. If you need to travel, I see some of you traveling alone, taking a trip possibly for your leisure, some downtime with the Hermit card. Lots of things coming in, but again, it's all about expansion of your spirit. Like I'm not saying these aren't physical shifts. I'm saying you are evolving as a person with all of this major arcana energy. Like I said, whether it is through travel, through work, through projects, through just establishing a daily routine, all of the above, those are the things that are coming in for you for the next 3 months. So let me pull from these astrology based decks just so that I can get more energy regarding this. Okay, that's 3, and I'll take them. I'm like shifting everything. There we go. So at the bottom you have manifest. So that's that really spiritual energy here coming through in that major arcana. So maybe that's what it is, wish fulfillment coming through for you. You have movement. I'm like struggling to get that. There we go. You've got movement. And then you have, what are these two? Libra energy, the peacemaker. The honeymoon, productivity. What did I say, right? Look at that honeybee. Very productive, okay? Very, very productive. Okay, movement, productivity, manifest. And then right on top of temperance, the peacemaker. So again, if you've been feeling like you've been at war, if you've been having to be aggressive, if you feel like you're constantly battling with other people and situations, like up against the wind, peacemaker is here. The scales of Libra are here. And I do find it interesting that we're talking about the next 3 months, and you have the signs of Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius here, like a kind of a 3-month timeline. Actually 4, because with Virgo, that's the order, right? Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, then Sagittarius. That's how the year flows. So if you're watching this in real time, this is a confirmation that this is present energy for you. You don't have to wait for it. It's coming in now. And especially if we're talking about like relationships and whatnot, because Libra rules the 7th house of formal contracts, so legalities and paperwork, especially if you're inheriting something. Like some of you are literally going to inherit something with that Scorpio Libra energy on the table, okay? But expect peace. That's the big thing. A lot of inner peace and a lot of external opportunities that are going to lead to more fulfillment internally for you. Okay, so let me pull more energy for you, pile 2. That may be why you selected a protection crystal, especially if you've been having to battle. Okay. Air. So I do see travel for some of you, especially if you've been in hermit mode. You may be coming out of that with that Sagittarius energy and this air card coming through. You do have air again, which you have Libra here, and now you have it again in this card, because that is Libra, it is Aquarius, it is Gemini. It says open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. So again, personal growth, personal development, learning things, expanding. At the bottom, you have square, a challenging situation, a mountain to climb. So expect some clarity regarding a difficult situation, regarding the past friction you've been experiencing or present friction that is leaving, because it's a lesson. It was a lesson. It is a lesson. And it is to teach you to be more productive, to be more balanced, to be more self-aware. What is teaching you what you actually want out of life. So that's expect clarity to come in within the next 3 months regarding a situation and the resolution of it, okay? Next 3 months are going to be all about you. It's giving me, myself, and I energy. Not saying you will be alone, just saying the focus is you and your development, your growth, your expansion, okay? Regardless of other people's opinions, regardless of other people and how they're living at all, okay? So let me pull from this deck, see what Moonology has to say for you. Exactly, nothing is yet set in stone. That's mutable energy, which you do have the mutable signs Gemini and Virgo on the table. But nothing is set in stone. Like you're just kind of going with the flow and just allowing things to happen as they happen. You have full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in the way. That is 5th house energy of joy and pleasure. It is also like attention and recognition. I will say that could be a warning to not let your pride get in the way of your progression, your growth, that open-minded energy. So just a side note to make sure that you don't create your own friction by being closed-minded, right? Because open-minded, going with the flow, just be flexible, right? Be the peacemaker, be fair, and allow things to manifest as they should, and trust that they're going to manifest in a way that is beneficial to you. Okay, so let me pull from this Melanin Pop deck to see what messages we get here. Yeah, it's all about learning and growing and being more familiar with who you are, what you want, and being open to new ideas that support that, right? Like sometimes you think you want one thing, and then when you open up your mind, you open yourself up and become more receptive, you realize that you have other interests, other things that may benefit you more, that you will actually be happier with, situations you would be happier in, that you hadn't considered or weren't previously open and receptive to. Okay, so let's see what you have for me. Okay, yeah, definitely make sure that you're open-minded. Okay, that's going to be a huge thing in the next 3 months. At the bottom, you have religious, faith, vows, church, practice, holy, worship, sacred. So I do see that as you becoming closer to God, to the universe, whatever your spiritual practice is. But it also is a very fixed energy. When we talk about religion, we talk about solid beliefs in absolute truths, which it's not necessarily an absolute truth just because you believe that that's the case. So just make sure that you're not fixating and being fixed and stubborn, okay? Because it could limit your productivity and your progression, especially since you have old school, which is a bit of a traditional mindset and perspective. So it could be that you're very fixed in the way that you want things to happen. Just make sure you don't let that hinder you, right? Pride, don't let your pride get in the way. But in the positive sense, you have religious as a sense of dedication. It is that productivity energy, that Seven of Wands energy, that hermit, attention to detail. It is someone that is working effectively and seeing results, especially with old school. It is someone that has a wise, beyond their years approach, right? And mentality. So very mature energy, a little more mature than your age range. So that is what you have going for you over the next 3 months. And people recognize that. It also talks about, it does say vintage, it says chivalrous, it says dates, courtships, photos. So if you're dating, expect someone to court you traditionally with the intention of marriage with religion. Okay, you could, like, you may meet someone or progress a connection and someone's taking it very seriously, okay, over the next 3 months. So let me see what else I see from that before I actually pull from this love base deck. What is here? Something about maturity. So just be on the lookout for that, because it's, again, an old school vintage energy. Like you may visit like a vintage shop, or you may take a trip somewhere where the things are very old, like a lot of historical significance. I'm getting that kind of energy coming through. Okay, so let me pull from this love base deck to see specifically love. But again, I do see, just from old school and religious, it those two scenarios, those two energies of having a perspective that older people would have, being a little religious, and also someone stepping in that is very serious about you or evolving that connection. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna pull another one just to see, but this harmony, I feel like that is it's talking about that energy. When I talked about you having this harmony literally around you with other people, like if you like going to war, going to battle, this is the confirmation that this is your pile. It says there seems to be some disconnect. Use this time to address any issues to restore harmony in this relationship. Now, it could be the case for your person. Make sure you're on the same page as whoever you're dating. But I want to pull one more just to see what that has to do with just love. What is happening? Okay. You do have religious and you have spiritual awakening. Your partner is sensing that there's something profoundly important about this connection. Make sure you two are on the same page and that you're as serious about this person as they are you, because some of you, it may not be the case. At the bottom, you have quality time, and it says quality time means putting away the phone and clearing your brain of anything distracting so you can to ensure your partner is your number one focus. So I could see the downtime with the Hermit and possibly taking a trip. You do have challenging situation and disharmony, so just make sure that you're making time for your person, whoever that is, if it's a new person or someone that you've been dating, because it looks like you may be like you're spending a lot of time working on stuff and not enough time, quality time with that person during a traditional courtship. But again, this is someone that sees you seriously, wants more of your attention, more of your time, because they're a bit traditional, right? They're old school. They want to court or to be courted, and they do see this as a spiritual connection with the spiritual awakening and religious. But again, it just seems like there's a disconnect. It could be a difference in love languages. Just again, don't let your pride get in the way and ruin this connection, okay? Because just make time for this person. So that's some energy that's coming through for you. Yeah, so just heed that. But it looks like the connection, whatever it is, it really is promising, right? Deeply spiritual, very serious, with the potential, especially since you have seventh house themes spread across here. Again, day to day, make some time for this person, okay? So that is all I have for you today, Pile 2. That's what you have over the next 3 months. I almost called you Pile 3, so you may be called to it. If so, stick around. I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, Pile 3, if you selected this Tektite, then this is your reading. Let's see what you can have, what you're going to have in store. I'm saying can, so I wonder what that's all about. But we're going to see what you could be expecting over the next 3 months. I do have this tarot deck. I have a few astrology-based decks for more details, and I do have another oracle deck that has a variety of energies in it that could be anything. So I'm excited to pull from that one for whatever reason for this pile specifically. And also I have a love-based deck so that we can specifically target that kind of message. All right, so let's see. Tektite feels it's otherworldly energy, so you may be on a spiritual journey right now at this time, like emphasis on your spiritual journey. The first card you have is the Queen of Cups. Very intuitive energy, okay? Very receptive and just kind of being open and waiting to see what will be presented to you, okay? That's the energy that I'm having. Like feeling very creative, but also just wanting to allow things to come to you as they need to. I do have at the bottom of the deck so far in reverse, which it's literally the only card in reverse. It is the Ten of Swords. I'm not gonna take it, but I just wanted you to see it. It's like the swords are being pulled out, right? So whatever that Ten of Swords energy you are stepping out of, right? No longer being downtrodden, right? Stabbed multiple times in the back, or just being overexerted in various ways. You don't have to worry about that anymore, especially stepping into the next 3 months. Okay, so let me pull 2 more and I will take the bottom. Pile 3, what's this one? Okay, so apparently there's a few cards in reverse, which is hilarious because as I'm flipping, I think I put it up right, but it's still in reverse again. I'm talking about the Ten of Swords. So you do have the Tower. This did come out and it is in reverse. So look, whatever chaotic situation is over and you're kind of like receptive to it. Like you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, or at least you will be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel within the next 3 months. Just because with the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom, you can see how productive the situation you've been and other people have been in, rectifying whatever that tower is. Like, it doesn't have to crumble. It's not going to crumble. So like, it's actually building a foundation, building up a house. Some of you literally are building a house or purchasing a home, or purchasing a fixer-upper and working on that, or have, and you're finally starting to see the progression of this home. Like, if you bought a fixer-upper and you started slowly doing repairs, putting it together, making upgrades, you're starting to see the progression, and like you're seeing the fruits of your labor as it relates to that. I see some of you literally flipping a home within the next 3 months. But again, it doesn't have to be literal home. Some of you are just literally turning a situation around, or seeing a situation turn around for the better, okay? Especially one that was very chaotic. Okay, so there's also something you don't see coming. I love that. In the next 3 months, there's a surprise coming. So, or something that's been at play in the background that you don't even realize. And I have 2 cards that came out, so I will take them. It is the 8 of Swords. It's a blindfold. So it's like, maybe you had a feeling about it and like you just pretended you didn't notice, or you didn't know about it, because especially if we're talking about love, because I have the Page of Cups. I have an offer. Like, this is an offer of love. This is an offer of friendship. This is an offer of pleasure, like gifts, fun. So some of you, someone had an interest in you romantically and you pretended not to notice. Well, it's gonna come to surface. Like, it's kind of been an underlying thing. And with the Tower in reverse, it's not really going away the way you thought it might fade. So I don't know if that's something you're interested in, or if you're not interested in it, but it's not really going away. Some of you, because this is the Queen of Cups, I'm reading you as the Queen of Cups regardless of your gender. You kind of may have had feelings for somebody that you thought would just go away, or like a bit of a crush, and you're like, it's nothing. Let me just pretend it's not a thing. And now it's like, within the next 3 months, it's not gonna go away. It's gonna progress. Whether the situation's gonna progress or not is up to you. But like, the romantic offer is there. The mutual liking or whatever is there. And some of you, it could even be an ex, just someone that you've moved, quote unquote, moved on from, but not really. Okay. But again, it's not, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not just romantic, because this pile isn't all about love. There's something that felt like it was shattering or a lost cause. But there's like, in the background, something like, there's much more hope for it than you realize with the Page of Cups. Like, you've been kind of holding back on proceeding with something, but like, there's an offer coming in that you don't see coming, that may surprise you in a good way. Okay, so let me pull from these astrology based decks so we can get more clarity. I knew that was gonna hop out of there. Look at this lunar eclipse sovereignty. It's like control. It just like this card, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have the book, it's like it represents divine feminine energy. With the Queen of Cups. You know what? I will get the book and check. I got it. So look at this. Okay, it says a full moon lunar eclipse. It says embodiment, divine feminine, trusting intuition, taking responsibility, self-love, magnetic abundance. So those are the themes coming in for you over the next 3 months. Yes, I did just drop the book because I no longer need it. So, but that's the energy coming through for you, especially on that Queen of Cups. It doesn't matter your gender. It just means that's the energy you're stepping into, being more receptive, more open to connections and situations. And by being that way, you're bringing in blessings that you've not even acknowledged or not even thought were possible, or that you just didn't even have the capacity to be receptive to or open to, right? Like, you'll be pleasantly surprised by the things that come into you over the next months. Okay, and you do have Sagittarius energy, the explorer, which again looks like more divine feminine energy regardless of the gender. Lots of fire coming in with that red, with these colors. But again, like the explorer, you're going to be very open and receptive and growing and developing, and the opportunities coming into you are going to be reflective of your new energy. Okay, because I do see a new energy coming in for you as you become more aligned with your divine feminine side. Again, regardless of gender, because you need both your divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy in balance. If you're hyperactive, if you're like overly fixed on controlling and being active and pushing, you never, pull in. It's difficult to receive, and it's difficult to get, abundance and blessings to come in when you're out of alignment. Okay, so let me pull from this deck. Okay, yes, divine feminine energy. Okay, Cancer energy. You have new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Like I said, very, very lunar, right? You have lunar eclipse, the Queen of Cups in Cancer. So that's like a home-based energy. You do have waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, something's really picking up that you didn't expect to. I think it's interesting that whatever I did when I was shuffling my tarot deck, all of the energy that would have been chaotic were the ones that were in reverse. So like 10 of Swords reverse, Tower reverse, like gaining control of the energy of a situation. Okay, you have Neptune, dream and transcend. It feels like that 8 of Swords, like not seeing things clearly, not being fully, I don't want to say present. That's too many cards. Let me put these back. And then I will pull another one to see. Like I just think that there's something that you are not seeing clearly that you will by the end of the next 3-month cycle for you, okay? That much is clear to me, that there's something you can't see. You have Jupiter expansion, so more of that Sagittarius 9th house energy, grow and expand. So again, it could be related to travel, but it could be just development and learning, because it does, those energies rule higher learning, knowledge. So it could be school related, it could be just professional development, it could be spiritual development, just growth overall. Okay, especially since you have that divine feminine energy coming through house 1, which is yourself, right? It does say individuality, self-image, and approach to life. Okay, so becoming more familiar with yourself and who you are. You have Aquarius energy at the bottom, originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. I love that progressive imaginings, because it talks about development, growth. It's a very inventive spirit you'll be in over the next 3 months. You may launch something new or find a new approach to the way you're living your life, or a situation, especially that situation that feels chaotic. You'll be very balanced and whatnot in it. So let me pull from this Moonology deck. I mean, not this Moonology deck, sorry, this Melanin Pop deck, because for whatever reason, this is the one I was very excited about for this pile specifically. So I'm wondering what messages we'll get, because this is the deck that has the plethora of different messages in it and archetypes. So let's see what we have for pile 3 the next 3 months. That's interesting. You have time apart, give me space. Okay, boundaries, no contact. Some of you are distancing yourself from someone or something. Let's see. Some of you are distancing yourself from something to travel, okay? And then you have regrets, missing you, sadness, sleepless nights. I want you back. So these are quotes. So this is, okay, I'm wondering what these quotes are all about. I saw body, but I didn't take it. So let me put it back. Some of you are glowing up and someone literally like are glowing up and someone misses you or will soon in the next 3 months. Like if you just recently broke up from somebody, like it's either an energy of you left them alone and they miss you, or they wanted to be free, give me space, but then they see you glow up and then they miss you. Like it feels like someone's kind of probably in the shadows with that Seven of Swords watching you and wanting you back. That may be that Tower in reverse. Like it could be a recent heartbreak that you're kind of got over. This is a bit scandalous. You have I choose them, third party player, indecisiveness, disloyal. So business. Okay, and then you have at the bottom, time heals all wounds. Trust, synchronicities, healing, divine timing. So maybe that's why you stepped into your divine feminine energy, healing a recent heartbreak, getting over someone. And that's not all of you, but this is a very specific message for some of you, right? Like, give me space, I want you back, I choose them. That's a specific message, especially with time heals all wounds. So some of you, that's the trauma was a recent heartbreak, or is coming in, like releasing a connection, and someone wanting to double back, right? But you're like out free in that Sagittarius energy, in a new energy of self and living your life. And it might be that connection coming in where there's someone you pretended that wasn't interested in, that you weren't interested in because of this past connection, that you're finally moving on from. Like I said, this is very specific. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Others of you, this isn't even a romantic energy. This is a rejection, possibly from like a school or a job. Like you didn't get selected for something that you felt like you should have, and you know the opportunity is going to open up again, and it looks like you'll be considered, at least, right? Time heals all wounds. Like you'll get a shot at whatever this thing is, whether it is academic, whether it's professional, and that may be what you don't see coming, is this opportunity coming back again, okay? Especially since you haven't been focusing on it. So let's pull more from the love base. Let's pull from the love base deck specifically. Some of you are going to move on from a situation, like whether it is an academic situation or a professional situation, and you'll have a counter offer coming in with that. Let me see. 3 cards. That's 4 cards. Oh my goodness. I'm taking them because why not? At the bottom, you have missed chances. And have you considered all of your options? Did you give it everything? In the end, we only regret the chances that we didn't take. Someone feels like they missed out. Okay, whether, like I said, it could be any type of situation. It could be a partnership, like a business partnership. It could be academic based. It could be someone that, like, it could be a job, like, you know what I mean, like kind of maybe maybe you didn't get a job, or maybe you didn't get a promotion, and like that employer is having regrets. But romantically, since that's what we're looking at specifically, it feels like someone may have passed on you, or you passed on someone, and there's going to be an opportunity to come back. Yeah, especially, but I will say, I feel a lot of travel. I feel a lot of expansion for you, Pal 3, with that Sagittarius energy, Aquarius energy, that gaining momentum. You have freedom here. I'm going to take them in order, but I just want to throw it out so that I didn't lose that energy, okay? The first card you have, though, is getting to know each other. Enjoy discovering new commonalities, goals, and dreams as you get to learn more about each other. So again, new energy, discovering an energy of discovery. So getting to know someone, whether that is this person that is circling back, or whether that may be someone completely new. I do get a jealous energy. Someone is going to be very jealous over the next 3 months, whether this is someone you actually dated or not. They're going to be jealous if they see you getting close to someone. Okay, so expect that energy. You have vivid dreams, and you do have Neptune at the bottom as well. It says, pay attention to your dreams. As the connection deepens, your dreams become more pronounced and full of answers. So you're going to have a lot of dreams, a lot of prophetic dreams, especially with that divine feminine energy, some of that energy that's coming through. Also, this is a person you may have been dreaming of and may start dreaming of, that you get to know better, that you deepen a connection with. Again, we did have freedom. When we can be our truest selves, we are then able to freely love. Like I said, it feels like someone has regrets, like maybe they didn't want to take a chance on you or be with you, or it didn't work out because they wanted you to be someone you're not. You don't have to worry about that with this new connection or this new version of the connection. And then you have communication. A conversation is on the horizon. Someone is planning to reach out. Be ready to express yourself. Again, there's a conversation that's going to happen with somebody that feels like they missed out, or feels like you missed out. Like, there's going to be some type of messaging coming in that you either don't expect, or you don't expect it from this person, or you thought it was over, you thought it was a lost cause, but something's coming in for you, okay? So that is all I have for you today, Pal 3. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.